Welcome to our new podcast, guys. My name is Stephanie Phillips.
And I'm Ryan Phillips.
And this is Comfortably Uncomfortable, where we are comfortable talking about uncomfortable experiences in our marriage and day-to-day life. We've been together for 12 plus years now, run a business together, and have been through the good, the bad, and the ugly that most marriages experience, but are not comfortable talking about publicly.
Now, this is not just a podcast on marriage. Along our journey, we have also found a passion for health and fitness, which we will also be discussing, as well as our business journey we have been on together for the past 7 years.
If there are specific things that you would like to hear us discuss, please let us know on Instagram and TikTok at STRY Podcast. That's at STRY Podcast, or by emailing us at strypodcast@gmail.com. How was your day today?
My day was overall pretty
I haven't even asked you that. I feel like you had a busier day than me and it was your day off.
No, I just dropped them off, played golf, and I'm on the way there. And usually when I book golf, it goes into my calendar, and then I get alerted 30 minutes before golf. So I know it's 30 minutes till tee time. Today, it was 30 minutes, and I didn't get that alert. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I look, I booked it for Tuesday. So I have a tee time tomorrow at 9:08 at Davie, if anyone wants it, for a twosome.
This doesn't get posted for like a week.
Yeah. So by the time you see this,
you missed out, man.
We all missed out.
No, wait, do you lose your money?
I paid $5.
Wow.
And they wouldn't let me cancel it. I could
What a
probably
waste.
call, but
Whatever.
yeah. So I golfed, came home, did a workout. We did a workout before golf, and then I cooked a bunch of freaking food.
Just for the record, I look crazy because I did a laser on my face today. I did a laser on my face today, and I probably look crazy. I probably look really shiny on camera.
You don't.
If you're not watching and you're listening on Spotify, don't go to YouTube and watch the video because I'm shiny.
You're not shiny.
I do.
It actually looks really good for you.
My face feels really tight like this.
It looks really good for you just doing a treatment a few hours ago.
On lunch, 1:00.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad actually. But yeah, so that's what's going on in my life. I had a good day. Thank you for asking.
I haven't even got there yet. Jeez. Can't deal with you.
Oh, God. Anyways, I feel like we've done a really good job transitioning off of 75 hard.
We did. So we did complete it.
We completed 75 hard. We are done. And at first, we didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I felt kind of lost.
We didn't do horrible.
I didn't do horrible.
No, that weekend, we ended in Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We ended in Orlando.
We did drink a little bit of alcohol.
Yes. I vomited from 2 beers.
2.5.
2.5 beers, to be exact.
Well, we also ordered White Castle.
Yeah, but I didn't eat that much of it.
Like a suitcase of White Castle.
I didn't eat that much of it, though.
I had 8.
You had 8 burgers?
Total.
Why didn't you tell me that until right now?
I'm pretty sure I did tell you.
I didn't hear you.
Well, I ate 4.
And then another 4?
Miniature golf. And then when we got back, I crushed another 4. Wow. And I could have kept going, but I stopped myself.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I only ate 2.5, and I gave you the other half.
Wow. That's true. So maybe I ate 4.5.
You had 8.5.
8.5. Whatever it was, I thought it was pretty good. I didn't feel sick at all. We worked out the whole time.
I was so sick. So sick.
Yeah, you woke up and you were like, I want to go home.
I'm
like, okay.
Was vomiting all night. And then I come out of the bathroom. First of all, I run into the bathroom because he's in the bathroom at 2:00 in the morning. And I went to the kids' bathroom, locked. I went to Rachel and Kev's room, locked. I'm like, who the fuck locks bathrooms? I don't understand. We're in a hotel. And then you come out and I go running in.
Scared the shit out of me.
The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Horrible. I was so sick. I was in there for a long time, vomiting my brains out. And I come out of the bathroom feeling like death. And you're standing there like this and just your little tiny boxers on.
I was like...
and you're this big guy, like with your hands like this. And you go, you okay, babe? And I'm like, don't talk to me, please. I'm like, no, I'm not okay.
If I would have gotten into bed...
And then you stood over me, still like this. And you go, I don't know what to do. I got you cold water.
I did.
I was like,
I was going to get you ginger ale, but you didn't want it.
I didn't want it.
But if I would have gotten into bed, chances are I would have fallen asleep, and that would have been a bad move. So I stood there and
I
waited
wouldn't
for you to come
have
out.
cared if I came out and you were sleeping.
felt
I would have
like I
been.
should
I would have
there.
been less embarrassed, I think, because I don't like you to hear.
Yeah.
I don't pee in front of Ryan. I've 12 years. He's never seen me pee, never. And I seen you pee, but still, one time me. Yeah, but I just got a surgery.
Yeah, but it counts.
Yeah, but
And
still,
I put the bedpan the wrong way, and it was a mess.
You are the best plastic surgery nurse, but that one gave you like
That's a
10th
bedside
deduction
nurse skill, which I never
obtained.
I never needed it.
Whatever.
So I'm just like, okay, wrong way. It was 50-50 shot. I just did it the wrong way.
I hate you so much. Just for the record, what we're discussing is when I had my nose done, and we're so fucking stoned, and I get my nose done. I get out of surgery. I was in surgery for 8 fucking hours, and I wake up, and the only thing that hurt me was my back because I was on the OR table for 8 hours. Like
No, you were there. It was horrible.
Horrible. He thought I was dead.
Yeah.
I come out and my eyes and my whole head is wrapped like I just had like brain surgery. And I had to pee so bad. And he puts the bedpan underneath me in PACU. And next thing I know, I'm peeing all over myself. And I can't stop. He had the bedpan the wrong way, backwards. So that's the one time Ryan has seen me pee in our marriage. So I'm really weird about like bodily functions. I'm weird about it. I don't like the F word.
Yeah.
I don't like the P word. I don't like any of it. So if I would have came out of the bathroom and felt like, okay, there's a chance he didn't hear me vomiting.
You would have been happy.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I should have just went to sleep. But I stood there like a fucking
50-50
retard.
50-50 chance. You blew it. Well, you were cute.
Anyways, that's how her first weekend of after 75 hard went. Yeah.
It's not going good.
We did work out.
We did work out the whole time.
And then when we got back that Monday, we went right back. You took a rest day. I worked out Monday.
Yeah.
And then Tuesdays since we've been on the grind.
Nonstop. And then this weekend it kind of hit us hard where we were like exhausted.
This weekend was bad.
Yeah. Exhausted.
Yeah.
You were worse than me.
I just
but
felt
I
like
was
I got
like,
hit by a train.
I was like, oh, I'm going to ride that train.
Because I haven't taken a recovery day at all.
Mm-mm.
So
I took that
I
Monday.
knew it was coming, but I was hoping it wasn't, and then it came.
Yep. And we did nothing this weekend, and it felt great. Although we went to yoga on Sunday.
Yeah, which was
torture.
It was brutal, but it was needed. It was good.
So that was good. Food has been decent.
Yeah.
We didn't cheat. Once we got back, that Monday we got back, we didn't cheat. And up until last night, we went out to dinner. So Monday to Sunday, we went out to dinner and we had the French fries I felt guilty about. The macaroni and cheese I felt guilty about. But that's it. And it wasn't even that bad. Like it wasn't like
last night.
Yeah, it wasn't like large portions.
No, I ate pretty good though. But but not. It wasn't terrible.
I feel like compared to other people when we go out, like we can fucking eat. Like I look around, like y'all are full.
Yeah.
Do you think that?
Yeah, I was like, no. I waited for someone to touch the macaroni.
What
it went a long time, and I finally.
Yeah, I was waiting too.
And then I looked at you. I'm like, did you want this? And you're like, no.
No,
want it.
I took from the other plate by me.
No, I cleared.
But
that
I was
one
like,
earlier.
what the fuck? Like I look around the table, like, how am I still hungry and none of you are?
I could have kept going.
Yeah,
for sure.
I thought we were getting dessert. We didn't.
They didn't have one dessert.
Yeah, they didn't have that dessert that they used to have. But yeah, I'm glad we think that.
I'm glad we didn't get dessert.
I am too, actually. I feel like we would have been sick as fuck.
Sugar is the one thing we're trying to really avoid, unless we indulge here and there.
My sugar intake is pretty low daily, though.
Yeah, you do pretty good.
I'm curious what it is. Hold on, I want to look it up. Let's see. What is it? I pretty much eat the same shit every day. Friday, March 24th, 50 grams total for the day. Is that a lot?
No, that's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Don't lie to me, babe.
Mine's higher.
I'm 38, 41, 16. No, I couldn't. Oh, no, I didn't track today. But it's not bad, you know?
Did I track today? Oh, I did track today.
I track today.
Some
I
days
don't track on the weekends. And then I get back to it on the weekdays. It is nice not tracking on the weekends.
Still not eating processed, and I cut out a lot of processed stuff.
Still not eating processed. You're much better, which you look so good. Don't say it. Don't. But you do. You look good. You look leaner.
You look freaking lean, mean fight machine.
But I haven't been eating processed food for a long time.
I know, but it just shows you a night of going out, enjoying ourselves a little bit, having some whiskey.
I didn't feel lean this morning.
Yeah, but how many compliments?
You thought I looked lean?
Yeah, I thought you looked real lean.
Really?
Yeah.
I know. You're looking at me.
Your stomach was tight.
Yeah, I saw you looking at me. That's your new thing. You like to elongate me when we're having sex. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
You elongate me. You make me look long.
Just trying to accentuate.
It's very hard to describe, but you know what I'm talking. You and I know what we're talking about. Yeah. Which is probably not the point of a podcast, because I feel like the point of a podcast is that other people know what we're talking about. But yeah, I saw you peep my body this morning.
I was peeping hard.
Yeah. We were mid workout and we ended up upstairs. You're so hot.
Yeah.
But it was necessary. Happens. You didn't have sex with me for 5 days, bro.
It was 3.
It was 5 days.
It was 3. We calculated.
It was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah. 3 days missed. 1 day back on.
We had sex Sunday? We had sex yesterday?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
Before dinner.
Oh, before dinner. I remember.
Yeah.
Wow, I totally forgot about that.
Jeez.
3 days. 3 days you didn't fuck me. I was offended. Does anybody else get offended though? I would like a poll on that. Do women get offended when it's a long period where their husband doesn't want to have sex with them? I'm thinking do I need to wash my hair?
You were on your period.
My period is non-existent.
But you still were.
So
you were very hormonal. I just didn't, wasn't feeling the vibe.
Because I was a bitch.
Sometimes it's a turnoff.
So I'm not imagining this. When your husband doesn't have sex with you, it's for a reason.
Jeez.
I am in shock.
I'm just saying that might have played a role. I'm not saying that's the reason.
Don't backtrack.
That could have played a role. Plus, you were on your period. It was just a time that we needed that gap so that we can come back stronger.
I disagree.
I think so.
I highly disagree.
Anyways.
I was annoyed.
What are we
talking waiting
about?
I don't know. We're talking about how you didn't fuck me for 3 days. And I was annoyed by it. I was annoyed.
All right. Well, I apologize.
Whatever. What were we talking about?
75 hard.
Oh, 75 hard.
No,
completely.
We were just talking about what we were eating.
I definitely think that this 75 hard I went harder. It was 75 harder.
You went harder. I could have went a little bit harder. I did it all, but I kind of maintained versus really trying to get leaner.
I was fat though.
But I was starving, and I was like, do I want to get super lean and be even hungrier, or do I want to just maintain and try to put on a little muscle, kind of recondition? But
yeah,
it didn't. It happened, but it could have been better.
Yeah. Do you wish you would have done something different? Ooh, we haven't talked about this. Don't say it.
I wish I cut out more processed stuff earlier and just ate more whole food during the
entire time.
Yeah, just to see.
I didn't peer pressure you. Should I have? Maybe I should have.
Nah.
I didn't even mention it to you. I didn't mention like, oh, you should be doing this too with me. I never said that.
Yeah. But I should have done it with you. But it's okay. I still had good results. You had good results.
I wouldn't have changed anything.
Maybe we can insert them in on the YouTube somewhere.
Yeah.
Here. There.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Our results. That's right. Yeah. You have.
I forgot my numbers, but they're on this picture.
Yeah.
Wherever it is.
I don't think that there was anything that I would do different at all, to be honest. No. I think that my biggest thing is always coming out of 75 hard and not necessarily during. That's the issue. It's just like how I'm going to transition into being normal, balancing normal.
Yeah, you get nervous with that.
What are you doing? You're moving so much.
I was checking the camera.
Oh my God.
But
it's the Ryan Phillips show.
You get anxiety towards the end because you don't know what's going to happen afterwards. But
yeah,
I think we have a pretty good program going down now.
Yeah.
Or good routine. We've been doing the sauna still in the morning. We've been reading in the morning.
That's the problem is people ask like, what did you do that made you, switch over, made you like, what, like everyone's always like, what are you doing? What did you do? And it's like, I'm doing a lot. There's so many variables. It's very hard to tell like what is working. That's the suck part.
Is that what they're asking? Or they're asking what made you switch your mind frame?
No, everybody always says like, what are you doing? That's what they say. Like, how'd you do it? And it's like, there's so much that I do.
Dial in my diet and a lot of resistance training.
I do say that. But then like people ask me like, oh, are you taking peptides? Or, oh, are you doing, like that's that little vitamin stack we're doing that we got from somebody that we've been following. Do you think L-carnitine works? Do you think this? And it's like, I honestly don't know because I'm not going to cut everything out.
They all work.
Right.
They all work.
Yeah.
And that's the answer is like, you got to find what works for you. Maybe something won't work for you, but
yeah,
we know we're going to hit our protein. We're going to drink our creatine 5 grams daily. We're going to take all of the other stuff we're doing. I don't want to name it all right now.
I'm not naming it all, but I know what you mean.
There's stuff that we're always going to do. L-carnitine we've been doing every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just what works for you.
I think a big thing is
that
a
lot of the research. So.
Yeah, that we don't eat out a lot. That's a big thing for us too that we changed.
Yeah.
Eating out like really fucks with us bad. But we've learned to just like to cook and do all that shit too.
Yeah. Like today I just cooked a ton of chicken breast, a ton of chicken thighs, corn.
Yeah.
Veggies,
I love it because you can make like
potatoes.
a bowl, you can make tacos, you can make whatever you want. It's just you have a bunch of variety. But that's a routine that I've really started that I really enjoy that I think a lot of other couples should do together or like do, I don't know, but in general for the household, even like our kids, like when we were out of town and we came back and Gabby was like, oh, thank God, I'm so sick of eating out.
Yeah.
Like I miss your food. But yeah,
That's big.
What?
That's big.
Yeah.
Like not eating out.
Somebody had asked me on Instagram. I had 2 people around the same time ask me this after I finished 75 Hard and I posted. And I was going through my messages and they said that, what do you do when you are in a funk? Like, how do you get out of your funk? And I think this is more me because you don't really get into funks like I do. You get out of them quickly. I don't.
I just move through them.
Yeah.
You don't. It doesn't stop you.
It doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't stop, but in the past it has. So how did we get out of that cycle? I can't say just you because they don't have a Ryan.
I think it's just a stronger mindset. You have to develop the skills.
Discipline. Yeah.
I mean, 75 Hard truly, totally, if you think about it, that was the one big thing that we did that totally changed your path.
Yeah.
Both of ours, but yours even more so than mine.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
And that, it wasn't just about the physical change. It was about the mindset that came with it. And I think that is what you need to get. And all these books we're reading on mindset and different things, all that plays a role. So if you don't have a good foundation mentally, a funk can ruin you.
It sucks because a funk can fuck up everything that you've worked so hard for so much quicker than the time that it took to get there. Does that make sense? Like you can, like we've talked about this where like I easily get fat. You know, you easily get fluffy.
Yeah.
Like we just unfortunately have those genes where it's, I mean, look at me after prep. In 3 months, I gained 42 pounds, 41, 42.
Eating though.
It was a lot
did a
of
lot.
eating. Yeah, but it was a lot of, I mean, I reversed almost a year of work in 3 months.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
That number on your in-body was crazy.
crazy. So like to think about that and like how quickly you lose it, once you kind of get to that space where you're really happy with yourself, like it's like you look and you're like, no. I'm not going back to that.
That's a big key too. But
Yeah.
you have to get to that point.
Yeah.
And I think you still, yeah.
Yeah. It's all about mindset.
But once you see the changes, your confidence 100%.
I was driving to work after we got back from Orlando, and I had been sick after I had those 2.5 beers. We had a little bit of White Castle, whatever. And I was driving to work and I was thinking, fuck, I feel terrible. And I was thinking, this is like a majority of people's baseline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah. Like this is what people get up and go to work feeling like and don't realize
Every
that that's
day.
a bad feeling. Yeah. Like, or don't realize that that's not normal. You know, they just think like maybe they didn't sleep enough the night before or whatever. They're coming down with a bug or whatever. But like, I was like, oh my God, like I did this to myself. Like I made myself feel this shitty and it wasn't worth it to me, in my opinion.
No, I mean, yeah, those moments make you realize, you know, is a couple beers or whatever is drinking that much worth it for you? Right. Or you got to find your threshold. And like, that's what we kind of did last night for you.
I'm kind of realizing though, after the last 75 hard and the 75 hard, I do not agree with alcohol.
Yeah.
Alcohol and I do not agree with each other. Like I felt like I was drunk or hungover for fucking 2 days after that shit, after 2.5 years, which is weird. But I've always said this and you always think I'm crazy. The moment that I take a sip of alcohol, I get a strange feeling in my brain. I've told you this before. And you always think I'm crazy.
Never. Never think that.
Honey, I'm serious.
And it's from the first sip?
Sip. I've talked about this. I've talked about this with Laura too.
I don't recall this conversation.
Maybe I talked about it with Rachel. I don't remember. Somebody, one of my girlfriends. Yeah. I've said that when I take a sip of alcohol and the first few sips, until I'm like a drink in, I have a funny feeling in my head. Maybe not my brain, but like my head. I've always said that.
I don't know. Does it matter what type of alcohol?
No. It's always just the first few sips until I get like a little buzz and then it goes away.
Weird.
Yeah. I know.
I do better with whiskey than beer.
Me too.
And I just found out last night that 3 whiskeys, bourbons, doubles is my max. Once I pass,
so 6 is your max?
6 singles. But once I pass that, start spinning and shit.
Yeah, I didn't even know you were spinning last night.
It was very little bit, but I was able to go to sleep. It wasn't like debilitating or make me run to the restroom, but.
Wait, you didn't go to sleep sitting up? I tickled you until you fell asleep.
No.
Yeah. Swear to God.
I don't remember.
We fell asleep holding hands and I was rubbing you.
So maybe you stopped the spinning for me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I tickle him to sleep almost every night.
And I love it.
I actually like doing it. I just don't like to be tickled.
Yeah, but sometimes you just stop and you fall asleep and it's just I got a heavy hand on my face. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm done with
like
that.
A cat.
We're like a minute in. I'm like expecting at least a solid 3.
That's how you know I'm really tired. You should feel awful.
Shouldn't offer.
I don't. It's a natural movement I go to do at night.
Okay. Whatever.
It's like my comfort.
Whatever. Then do it to the
Be
best of your
grateful.
ability.
You're mean.
I'm just playing with you.
No,
But I find it
I'll
funny
never
when
rub
you
you
do
again.
stuff on me. No, don't do that. Anyways,
Wow.
so
Yeah.
we've been transitioning. We're still working out, still eating clean until
I'm really excited for next year's 75 Hard. Won't be doing phase 1 or phase 2. We are satisfied with our overall.
We like a reset. In the
I like
beginning of the
it.
year.
I think January 1st every year, no matter what, is our go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have not heard of 75 Hard, you can go to 75hard.com and all of the rules are listed out there for you. It's not a freaking weight loss challenge. It is a mental toughness challenge. And that's what it's supposed to do. If you do it right, you will lose weight.
Yeah.
But we find that it's more of a mental toughness that it teaches us. And that's what I like about it.
It's mental, it's physical.
Yeah.
It will get you tired.
Yeah.
You will feel like shit.
But that's the point, though, is to test you.
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't allow you to get in a funk.
Yeah.
That's a great way just to learn to get out of them.
Actually, try 75 Hard. You
75
will
hard.
not be disappointed. So until January 1st, 2024, crazy. Yeah.
We'll meet again.
75 Hard, number 2 in the books. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We hope that you enjoyed this episode just as much as we did making it for you. If there are specific things that you would like to hear us discuss, please let us know on Instagram and TikTok at STRY Podcast. That's at STRY Podcast, or by emailing us at strypodcast@gmail.com.
Please be sure to follow us on Spotify and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on new episodes dropping every Thursday.
You can also check us out on YouTube under Stephanie Phillips, with weekly episodes releasing every Tuesday. You can also go back and see my entire journey to my first bikini competition, which we documented from start to finish. Thank you all so much for the love and support, because without you guys, none of this would be possible. We will see you next time.